Good evening, everyone. First lesson of this month, and it's June, halfway through the year already. It's not really halfway. I can say the second week. Is it second week? Yeah, the second week of your June holidays. And this month, we are talking about, what are we talking about? Yeah, wait, where's my lesson? Oh gosh. Auto, huh? Auto recovery. This one? This one here. Okay, yes, today's lesson. How, Xuan? Don't tell me you are eating or what. If you are eating, still turn on your camera. Oh, sorry. I get sick and tired of keeping asking you to turn on your camera. Don't mind. Thank you very much. If not, I'm going to send a message to my boss and say that you did not turn your camera, and I'm doing it now. You only got left in 3 months, and you still haven't had any homework to me. I'm very worried for your exam. I'm not sure how you're going to pass this coming exam. Talking for your real school prelim and N-level exam. All right. Han Ling is still not in yet. Okay, let's talk about this month's topics. Book smart versus street smart. Which one do you think is more critical or more important to you? Xiaoling?
Which one I feel like is more important to me?
Yes, that's right.
I would think that both of them are important, but
Yep.
I believe that street smarts might be a little more advantageous.
Okay. The purpose of this month's lesson, and for my purpose, is to convince you that book smart is still better than street smart. Okay, that's my purpose. Of course, you have the right to say that you want to choose whichever it is. Want to choose the street smart, but at the end of today's lesson, if you still insist street smart, then I will still have to convince you why book smart is still more important. Thank you, Xiaoling. I mean, it's your choice. How about you, Yeah? Which one do you think is more important?
History or geography?
No, book smart or street smart. Which one do you think is 最重要？读书重要还是社会的文凭重要？
To me, it's actually street smart because to me, like you can the book can teach you enough knowledge for sure. But you need to go into society to understand how these things are being used in real life. I mean, like having a degree is not the only thing in life. You still need experience, and of course, you need to gain experience from working on the streets now. So and there are many things that won't be taught on the book. For example, if you're gonna like go to the market and buy something, you're not gonna use like algebra. You're not gonna use like what logarithm. Yeah. So honestly,
algorithm, okay.
So that's my point.
Divide the x. Okay, fair enough. Thank you very much. Any more? That's all. That's all. Okay. Zach, which one do you think? Book smart or street smart?
Like I said yesterday, I still think it's street smart.
不要跟你讲话了，闲了，整天讲 street smart。把你的书读好了，如果 street smart 的话，你们全部关掉 Zoom 了，去 street smart 了，不用读书了。哎呀，真是开玩笑。Okay, 浩璇 which one do you think is more important? Book smart to you or street smart to you? Yeah, you turned on the camera, but I didn't see your face. Are you there? 哇，每个拜五都要这样跟你讲话，我很闲哎。I get very tired every time I have to ask you to turn on, wasting a few seconds like that. If next lesson you don't want to turn on, I will not allow you to come in every day. No, seriously, I have no time to play this kind of things with you. If you want to turn on and just say that I'll go toilet or everything. Okay, hear that? Seriously, I will tell my colleagues if next lesson you don't turn on, that's it. Hello, Hao Xuan. Which one do you think is book smart, street book smart?
I went to take something.
Okay, so from now on, 8 o'clock sharp, like everyone, I don't care what the hell are you doing, unless I'm in the toilet, please turn on your camera and show my face. If not, I keep asking you to turn. You know, I'm very OCD. Keep asking you to turn on the camera, It's wasting a few seconds like that. I can teach other things. So next lesson, if you don't turn on camera, I tell you I will not allow you to come in now. Please, tolong you only got 3 months, brother. Please, come on. You have to score high marks in order to go for a better course next year. Okay, I don't think you want to end out ITE, right? You want to go for foundation poly, all right? Okay, which one do you think, book smart and street smart, which one is more important to you? 快点呢，浩轩. These are not rocket science, come on.
Book smart vs street smart.
Yeah, which one do you think is important to you? Or you have to repeat again. Sibei jialat. Come on.
I don't even know what they mean.
Huh?
I don't even know what they mean.
Are you sure now? It's so straightforward thing. Huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so later end of today's lesson, you still have to tell me which one is more important. Back to you.
Okay.
Han Ling, which one do you think is more important? Book smart to you or street smart? So you see, you need to attend more lessons
Street
now.
smart because street
Ah.
smart because like a few of the points people before me have already mentioned, but like again, when in most situations in our current world, you don't really need some of the things you learn from books. Like the more, I don't know, chemistry, you won't need that when you're doing like something practical. So that's just the general explanation. They've all given the details before me, so
Then everyone say street smart now. Then why in the first place you go to school?
you know why? You know why we all say street smart? It's because we're all students. We all know the pain of studying.
Talk lah, poor piang brother. Study is the most beautiful thing on earth. You don't need to worry that. You only look forward for exam only, and you got pocket money. You study, Qiaoling, the way you look at me, 不要骗啊！我以前小时候没有读书，给我爸爸妈妈打到要命对啦，打是爱，骂是疼吗，宝贝？他打你是为什么？他骂你是为什么？就是要给你好好读书吗？做一个有用人的人啊？难道他打你说哇，你讲骗话不可以讲一个，要讲多一点骗话？你杀一个人不可以杀一个人，要杀多一点人的。Come on, where got people like that? Your parents. See, 你小时候你父母亲为什么管你？I just only I just scolded my younger son because this is a PSLE. No, the way he do things like really like SHIT and shit. 做一点东西摸来摸去until last 2 days I really 给我打到厉害。Okay, I really slap him. That's me. I cannot take it when people is like, my own child only. Don't worry. So let's talk about these $1 million questions. That's one. Okay. Now, critical thinking, Zachary. Okay, how should we read to the class, please?
Critical thinking, while book smart intelligence focuses on analytic thinking, street smart intelligence promotes critical thinking. Street smart individuals are adept at thinking on their feet, evaluating situations from multiple perspectives, and making informed judgments quickly.
Thank you. Hey, what is the difference with these 3 things? I asked Han Ling. Han Ling 又不见了. Okay, Zach, what's the difference between adult, adapt? Hello, Tianyu. Yeah, you can log in, man.
Between what?
Tianyu, are you able to log in now? You're on the car or where?
No. I at the house can stay, but might need leave a bit earlier.
Huh?
Might need leave a bit earlier.
Oh, you're at home, but you're leaving soon to Malaysia, is it?
Oh no, it's like I'm at my cousin's house, but I'm leaving for my grandma's house around like 9 plus.
Oh, you're in Malaysia already.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for coming in, sir. Okay,
Right.
Zach, what is the difference between adopt, adapt?
I don't know the last one, but adopt is like like
Huh?
Yeah.
Do you say
I'm trying to
something?
think of a way to like say it. Hold on.
Oh, okay, sorry. Because you're lagging, I didn't really hear what you're saying. Okay, go. Let's go.
Okay, for adopt, right, it's like changing yourself to like inherited something, like a way of doing something, or like a physical object or an item or person. And then adapt is like, okay, adapt is
Number 2,
wait, how do I say it? Adapt is like the change is like around you and like you have to like adapt to it. But adopt is like you can choose or you don't have to. And then the third one, I'm not sure.
Okay, so I adopt the way I was taught to do things. I adopt the methods that my parents taught me. But then after a while later, I adapt to the environments that I think that whatever my parents taught me, that adopt from their methods may not be 100% useful. So I adapt to the changes of environment. Along the way, when I adapt to the environments, I'm able to slowly, surely, and definitely make myself more useful, more proficient, more skillful, more experienced through the mistake, the trial and error that I made. And I became able to adapt to the skills. For example, 一个 just simple one 茶粿条啦，卖茶粿条的，他小时候看到父母亲怎么炒茶粿条，都 adopt to the kind of doing business. Hanling, I think got problem with the Wi-Fi. Sorry, let's wait for Hanling to come in. Okay, Hanling, Hanling 不见了. So after that, when the parents retire from 那个茶粿条, he took over the business. He had to adapt the changes 啊，杨业，你懂以前可能他父母亲他是茶粿条1块钱2块钱 collect cash 啊，所以当他 take over the business， 现在全部都是 Pay Now、PayLah、PayWave、WeChat、Alipay everything all e-banking. So you have to adapt to the environment. So you realize that the changes. So nowadays the youngster 我没有给钱，我 Pay Now 可以吗？ So you have to adapt to the environments. But initially he cannot take it, doing this and that, very troublesome. 以前我跟我父母亲拿钱，是看他拿钱的 cash， 现在要这样。Then later on he adapt. You know what happened? Wow, he get his son to do social media, post social media, say, 哇，你看我的 father， 我的爷爷 pass 给我的 father， 你看排长龙啊，这个茶粿条是3代啊。The grandfather, father and my great grandfather, grandfather and my father. 3 generations of 茶粿条 so adapt to the changes. So the father used social media, use different method, technology to adapt the skills of cooking, at the same time, the way of financing the business. All right. So there you are. So how are we? Okay, Haling, are you there? Haling, your Wi-Fi okay now? Haling, I'm calling you, Haling. Are you okay? Your Wi-Fi seems lagging. Cannot, Haling. Okay. Hey guys, I hate math. So I'm going to ask you a math question to see whether you are smart or not. So Haling, I hate math. So let's see these questions. Ready? Go. Whether you're street smart or
Sure. I cannot hear you. Sure, I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me
my
now?
internet is very laggy. My internet is very laggy.
Can you hear me now?
No, I can hear you a bit only. Did not hear your question at all. My internet is going
So
very
now
bad
better
right
now? Now better?
Yeah, it's better now. It's better now.
Okay,
It's better
see, Haling, I hate math. This question got to do with math. Okay, I don't think you also like math. So let's see this question. Street smart, book smart. Okay, let's go. Can you mind read to the class, please? Watermelon 1块钱3粒3块3块，不3粒10块。Let's go.
Okay, watermelon. 1 for $3, 3 for $10. An old man was selling watermelon. His price list reads 1 for $3 and 3 for $10. A young man stopped by and bought 3 watermelon one by one, paying $3 for each. As the young man was walking away, he turned around and said, "Hey old man, do you realize I just bought 3 watermelon for $9 instead of $10? Maybe business is not your thing." The old man smiled and mumbled to himself, "People are funny. Every time they buy 3 watermelon instead of 1. Yet they keep on trying to teach me how to do business."
So, Haling, who do you think? The man with a book smart who have a master degree, and the old man a street smart who have no degree, only PSLE pass only. Who do you think is the winner? Let's hear. See?
I don't
So
even think if you sure. I don't even think passing PSLE would never get you back until this level.
No.
There's no way if you pass PSLE, you still can be this bad at math.
Now, okay, so based on the pictures and the text, who do you think got a better deal? Which party ended up happier? The customer, a young man, or the seller? Would you agree?
I think they both went up pretty happy though.
Both are, but if you were to choose that, would you agree that
there's no choice in both sides of business? Both sides, either side can win or lose something. And in this case, they both won. There's no such thing as winning or losing. There's only
so you don't agree that young and then smart customer was outfoxed But the old street smart.
I don't agree that anyone outsmart anyone.
Okay. So the young man got what he wants to save that $1 instead of $10. But
And
the
the
old
woman
man,
also
old man, instead of selling $1, instead of selling one watermelon $3, he end up earn extra $6.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. How Shane?
Definitely.
How Shane? Who do you think is better? Wow, bubble tea in front of me, leh. Walao, you
both.
bo jio.
Both.
Both ah? Why
Because watermelon is more expensive, like it's more expensive than $3. So I think right, it's both a win.
Maybe the cost price to the old man to sell the watermelon is only $1. So his profit might be $2. Both yeah. 哪一个人比较有划算 more happier?
I hate math, so
Yeah, same here. I know.
I don't
That's
really
why.
want to think about it right now.
Who? The old man or the young man?
What?
Sorry.
The
The old man 啊？为什么？ Why you think the old man? Honestly, when I was looking at this research, even though to be honest, I'm not very good in math, definitely. But by looking at it, I think the old man is very, very 狡猾的狐狸, very smart. So you think the old man is better? Yes, yeah.
I mean, like
这个是 PSLE problem 上面是
for
sample
3
problem
dollars
上
and
面
3 for $10.
啊，收哪一个
Even if it's PS problem, oh man.
？Old man Okay, how about you, Zachary?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think in this scenario alone, the young man wins. But in like
you're the first student to say that.
No, it's only in this scenario though, cause like unless I'm understanding the thing wrong lah. But if you buy like 3 watermelon for $9 instead of $10, that's a win for you. But in other scenarios, right, like people might not notice it and just buy 3 at the same time. So I don't know.
So the young man using the calculation, the A maths, E maths, don't know what math, calculate and then do the border, the algebra come up that he thinks is good lah. Okay, just like yesterday you say that what did you say yesterday that you are different from the rest of the answer they said? Oh, you prefer the 30 years old with a master degree, right? Than a 30 years experienced old man. Okay, thank you. How about you, my dear Qiao Ling?
For which party I think is happier, I'd honestly go with the young man instead. Because the old man actually said people are funny. Every time they buy 3 watermelons instead of 1, it means that this happened many times. So
Yes.
perhaps this time, because it happened many times, he's kind of desensitized to the joy of fooling people, kind of. So
fooling people.
the young man, because this would be more of a one-time thing that he does, could feel more satisfaction than the old man who has experienced the same emotion for the people who before this young man.
Okay, I know what I mean. So the old man was surprised to say, wow, I've been selling watermelon. This is the first time a young man come and approach me and tell me this. Wow, that means he saw my trick. He saw my trick up my sleeves. 哇，你是到底葫芦里卖了什么药啊？ Can you, what do you think? Thank you, Qiao Ling. Oh, that's a very interesting answer.
Voucher. Similarly to what Zach say. Wait, what did Zach say again? But basically, right, in the shop, okay, in just this picture itself, the young man is the one, the young man is the one that won the trade. But the thing is that in the bigger picture, the old man is actually the one winning it. Because if people bother to stop by and look, right, because usually, right, people who go to grocery shopping, I don't think they'll just go there, oh my god, this is the thing, let me just buy it and stuff. They will probably like just look around, think about it. So when they realize that, oh wait, 3 watermelon for $9, for $10, when 1 is for 3, then they do the math, then you realize, oh, it's 3 watermelon. And then the old man is baiting them to keep on like buying 3 watermelon each. It's like this thing is like very similar to the like a story I heard. The one I think you said example before where the person say, would you rather have $1 or 1 cent? And then the other person keep on picking 1 cent, even though it's like not that bit good. But then if he keep on picking 1 cent, the person will keep on asking him the thing. So it's like kind of similar for this. If he puts this right, then more people are like, oh, then they'll keep on buying three, and then he'll get his watermelon all sold out. Rather than if you like put it like 3 for 9 or something, then like people only buy one, then he will still have leftover. So technically, he's just selling them all to make sure none of them go to waste. If you think about it.
Okay, so 是薄利多销啦 quantity rather than quality of the watermelon. You know what? Last week, one of my students shared with me this. Well, Uncle Raymond, that remind me of my true story for my father and my grandfather. 他说他在中国雅业 and all of you listen. 他说在中国，他的父亲小时候跟他的外公，不是外公，是跟他爷爷去卖桃子的 peach 啊，所以1块钱桃子是卖3粒。1块钱是卖3粒桃子 ，3 peaches， 然后3块钱是卖5粒 peaches， 所以很多人就会去买3块钱的5粒呢，还是会去买1块钱的3粒呢？汉林，mess again， 汉林 ，are you there？ 汉林 ，you see the face？ how should I know why you're laughing？ how she is laughing at 汉林 like that？like stone there because of poor Wi-Fi. So now. Xiaoling and the rest of you.
Yeah. It's my Wi-Fi is getting worse and worse.
So $1 for 3 peaches and $3 for 5 peaches. 这样我甘愿买2块钱哦。我1块钱买3粒，我2块钱买6粒，笨蛋，谁会去拿3块钱买5粒？ So the same concept like this one, no? So the 爷爷 also want to force people. Can I use the word force? Or maybe more marketing strategies to make sure that people will instead of buying $1, 你多赚的1块钱。他可以放5块钱7粒也是可以啊，可是可能在那时候 that generation back in the 80s and 90s, the spending power is not so strong. And the third example, Qiao Ling and Yaye, Zachary, Hao Xuan, Tian Yu, and Han Ling, is that I believe you all go to watch movie before, right? Before you enter to a cinema, you usually buy popcorn. Now the popcorns, according to one of my students, is that the small, medium, and large. You know the small size popcorn and the medium popcorn, of course, the price range and the size different a lot. But when it comes to the mediums and the large popcorn, they might be different by $1, but the size of a popcorn is bigger a bit more, and the medium one is just only a smaller bit. So psychologically, people will think to buy large popcorn. So the selling popcorn store will, of course, want to sell large one because it's not much different. Especially if you are going with your boyfriend and girlfriend watching movie, things like that. Next Tuesday I'm going to watch movie. Okay, and that's usually I don't really like popcorns. I don't know what movie they have in Shaw Tower because I got free movie ticket. Free movie ticket from police force. Yeah, last year they gave it to me, so this year must complete it. So must watch. Oh, by the way, good news for me. Today I went for my urologist to check on my kidney stone. Guess what? My kidney stone is totally, completely gone. I'm free from kidney stone. Thank you very much. But another news is that I got 0.02 ml of small, little, tiny kidney stone inside my left kidney. But that one is not alarming. But I need to drink plenty of water. So, well, good news for me. I think exercise, prayer, determinations, and disciplines make me successfully remove the kidney stone. Thank you, Hao Xuan. You don't just clap. You better turn on your camera every time. I tell you. Next week you don't hand in. Today, this week you don't hand in homework. I will ban you from not coming in with it. 我没有脸见你父母亲啊！你的 result 这样，我跟你讲，我没有脸见你父母亲。我跟你讲，如果你再不 pass 我跟你讲I have to strip naked and run in Orchard Road. Why you laugh, Harley? Why you pervert? You like to see me, Uncle Raymond, run naked in Orchard Road? You know, if Hao Xuan not make it to
Sure. Nothing down there.
Nothing down there, but something up there, bloody hell. You pervert again. Just kidding, bro. All right. So, can you read the next one? Aren't we?
Aren't we guilty? Aren't we all guilty of this book or exam smart syndrome when we buy more than what we needed because we thought we are getting a good deal, or we didn't want to be taken advantage of.
It
In the
sounds
end,
like Lazada and Shopee 6 sales. Buy, but is it a need or want? Carry on.
around, oh, you can see all those ads. In the end, isn't the supermarket or shop owner or fruit seller who's having the last laugh, while the customer thinks they are the smarter one?
Precisely.
Isn't it a case of more is less when A students are being outwitted every day by C students in the marketplace? It's probably no wonder that most exam smart A students around the world end up working for street smart C students. The former have so much to lose compared to the latter who has far more to gain if they do make it. If you are a math educator, teacher, tutor, writer, editor, ghostwriter, lecturer, moonlighter, do you have what it takes to venture into the business of math or math education?
So let's think about your maths teacher in your school. He has been teaching for many years, and you realize his salary just increased bit by bit. Then later, when you saw his ex-colleague who quit before him a few years earlier, and they are making tons of money being a maths tutor or outside as not a MOE math teacher. Do you think it's good to be able to be street smart now and come out to be his own boss, like Uncle Raymond, myself? Don't forget, once you have this math teacher, they have the big book smart, they know the knowledge, and they come out to be his own tutor or own business person. Is he able to sustain his income to make sure that he can able to live a comfortable life by making this money? Or is it better to stay in the school and continue teach until he retire, get enough CPF money, retirement money, and regular money salary, and every year got a bonus and every year got increments? Or is it better to come out to be street smart with his book smart skill? So it's the same thing. You realize that all of you are going to be book smart in one way or another. You will get your certificate by end of this year. My question to you is that if you're going to pursue and proceed and progress to to A level or poly or university, by coming out to work, you see, Uncle Raymond can only pray that you can get a degree certificate. But I can't guarantee that when you come out to work, you will find your dream job immediately. It might take maybe 10 years, 1 year, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, or the rest of your life, you're still searching for dream job. For me, my dream job is still education and teachings. I've been doing a lot of different jobs, more than 10 over jobs. And I still think that teaching is still more fun, more fantastic, and more fabulous and full of excitement, the F word. And it fulfills my passions to share knowledge, and I love to talk. So that is the best job. I can talk. Of course, I'm helping my boss to do sales, and I love to talk. Okay, I'm considered a
Sure.
You are gone. Your face. What happened? Yes.
Sure. I go for a bit first. I go for a bit first. I need to celebrate my sister's birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Come, everyone sing. Happy birthday to Hanling's sister's birthday. Wish her good health, happiness, and good result for her coming exam. All right, so from this little exercise here, we see that street smart and book smart ultimately is all through experiences. Ultimately is through expertise. And ultimately is the most important, is how you excel, be it the study, the book smart or street smart. They say book smart is 书中自有黄金屋. Is it true that 外面所谓看一万书不够好走过一万里路 something like that. So which one do you think is more valuable in your life? If you ask me, Uncle Raymond's considered a book smart. In fact, that's good. I'm good in that. And when I've been working for coming 30 over years in my life since I came out to work at the age of 21. No, 22 after my NS 22, I think. 21, 22, I can't remember, lost count. Okay, start with 21 in the army all the way now. I still think that when I go for any exam and test so far, touch wood, I'm still able to excel and do well in my study. But when it comes to street smart, I still got a long way to learn. And my wife is more street smart than me. And she definitely not book smart, in my opinion, okay? When it comes to books, when you go for classes, she will say, oh, you're so boring, want to sleep already. But when I go to classes, I'm very alert. I love to know things. But when those hands-on, like, I'm very worried how she Next month, July, I'm going to do CPR, first aid course. I'm going to do chest compressions. I was the first one to fail 5 times when every one of my police officer took 1 or 2 times to pass. Oh, still
Wait, is CPR that hard?
No, because it's got a dummy, you see. So I press until too hard. The first the instructor say, Raymond, you just broke the victim ribs. 已经instead of giving it oxygen, 已经把他的骨弄断了那个 ribs。哇，他说太过可怕了。All right, let's move on to the next topics that we're going to, what is the difference between book smart and street smart? In essence, today, the day one, in essence, book smart implies that someone is academically intelligent, like you and me, from going through an organized school of readings, many books to gain knowledge about situations. In contrast, excuse me. In contrast, being street smart means someone has hands-on, real-life experience that helps them handle situations. So, Hao Xuan, by end of today's lesson, you have to let me know whether you are a book smart person who able to study well, or you are one who are street smart on the street to get experiences. 所谓的我们的 street smart 就是说社会的文凭啊，社会啊 the society's certifications. Now let's look at this one here. Some things can be taught. Some things has to be experienced. So which one do you want to choose? Well, of course, a lot of people, yourself and myself, will say, yeah, Uncle Raymond, the best is hybrid. Both are. Yeah, but sorry for you guys now, it's not street smart, no. Your job now is to acquire as much as knowledge as you can in order to sustain a good income for future, because your generation is going to be, a lot of them are book smart. A street smart one can use AI, in my opinions. How Shane, can you read this one? A black one, a person?
A person who is book smart and street smart is dangerous and will always find a way to survive. Never underestimate us.
So you see, how Shane, why I ask you to read this? Because you are confirmed, you are more street smart than book smart. But I'm not saying
absolutely.
Huh?
Definitely.
No, I'm not saying you're stupid. Please don't, no. I'm not saying you're stupid. Seriously. Nobody in my class are stupid. It's only that students are not motivated, and you are not lazy. I don't categorize my student as stupid and lazy. I will categorize my student as less motivated. No, sorry. My student is not motivated, less motivated, and very motivated. Only 3 categories. Okay. Not motivated and less average motivated like you are. Okay, so good luck to you. Is your exam this year, is your future this year. So you are street smart. Yeah, so what? Most of the NA students are usually street smart. Most of them. I'm not saying I wouldn't say all of them. Some of them are very book smart, but because you know why, yeah, a lot of NA students they are not good in math. This is the country that I really hate best. Is when you're not good in math, you are being categorized as that like that. I don't know why. No, why must you take this? Oh, this one is gone already. So this one is not for you. Okay. Let's talk about this. So is it better to be a book smart or street smart? All right. Which is more? Okay, let me read the first one. Excuse me. Which is more important, book smart or street smart? It all depends on what you want to do with your life. For me, I'm very clear. I need to be book smart. I love exam. I love to study. Book smart people have a lot of knowledge and can excel in school, but they don't handle real world situation well. Very true for me. Until today also. Because I go by the books. Law by law. But I'm not very flexible in certain things. You say, Raymond, 见人讲人话，见鬼讲鬼话。我跟老板讲，不可以这样的，我不习惯这样讲话的。可是当我做了这种工作的时候 I say, if I do that, this I have to admit and to confess myself in this video. Is that if I do that, I'm giving my student a wrong impression about Uncle Raymond. Hey, Uncle Raymond, I thought you say you must be honest, you must have integrity, you must be sincere, you must be trustworthy. 为什么你会这样讲呢？ Sometimes, guys, In the real world, there are some people who are very nasty, who are really very asshole, shit people, who are very bad people. We have to do to these people. But nice people, no. We must be very fair and honest. So in the real world out there, there's good, bad, and ugly people. So sometimes that's why you say 见人讲人话，见鬼讲鬼话. I mean, in education, there's no such thing. In fact, all students are real human beings with a heart to learn. There's no such thing as backstabbing and killing one another. Yeah, maybe some schools do that because they want to get the top in the first class. Maybe like your school, all of you in your school. So, well, on the other hand, street smart people may not know much about the books and tests, but they are expert in handling every situation that comes their way. You see, book smart, you can rewind in a way that if the person failed the test, you can retake the test. If the person failed the exam, he or she can repeat another year to do it. You can repeat until 5 few times. I ever since I was an invigilator in one of the secondary school many years ago. I ever seen a 59 or 60 years old Zach, an old auntie lady, because you have to check your IC correct now to see whether this person private candidates 60 plus taking O-level English no. Wow, my goodness. So after the exam over already, he because the the entry proof she only come in to take English paper exam outside. That means she doesn't take math, science, or like other private candidates. Then after the exam over already, I could collect the paper. Then she will end of the story. We are going on. So I met her along the way in the school. I say, hey, sorry, man. Wow, I really admire you. 60 plus still come and take exam. You know what she said to me? Yeah, this is a country. Sometimes experience is one thing. We still need a cert. And that was like, well, what do you mean by that? No, I did pretty well, but my English was not very good. But she speaks very well, no? And she told me it took many years to learn. You know how she learned, Zach? She really learned on the job, like on the street. And she was a sales person. And she wanted to get promoted to become a sales retail manager. And say this is about cert. It's And no, I mean, if you can sell, you're good, you got the street smart, you got able to handle everyday situations, then you don't need the certificate. It's good to have a certificate on hand. You never know when you need this certificate. Wow. I still can remember that's roughly what she said to me. And from there onward, I say, wow. Of course, I've been there for 6 years, same school invigilating all the private candidates. I feel that she gave me the most 最深刻的印象, the most imprinted in my mind that she really did that. And from that moment, I think that, no matter how street smart the person is, they still need a certificate, especially in Singapore, in any parts of the world. Yeah. You can say no need. Wow, my parents are 卖鸡饭的，你什么 cert? And don't forget you need to go for food and hygiene course You need to pass the food and hygiene course before you can handle food You want to be a security guard, you need to go for a cert You still need the cert. You want to go for able to handle some digital platform stuff, you need to go for the cert. Anything in Singapore, if you want to become a Grab driver, you still need to go for an exam. All right. And then good Grab food, I'm not sure have to or not. And Lala Move, I also went for my exam. I haven't started to collect anything from Lala Move yet. Okay. So the question is, which one is better? It's your choice, ladies and gentlemen. But my choice is very clear with you. I feel that as an educator, teacher's mentor, and tutor, I still think that book smart for you at this point of time is more critical, more crucial, and more comfortable. It's like a seed. When you start to grow, the first thing that come out from the seed after planting to the ground is definitely the roots. The roots is the stability, the foundations, the essential parts to make the plant to grow from a small seedling, and then slowly a young plant, and then become a shoot, become a young plant, and then a young tree, and a very strong and old tree, and bear with a lot of branches and leaf, slowly with flowers, and then the fruits of success. So this is why it is important. So sorry, may I ask this question before I move on? Benefit of being book smart. Sorry, don't mind. Yeah. May I ask your mommy and daddy parents, are they graduate? Are they university? 他们是大学生吗？你有没有印象？
My mom is a mother in
is
No.
大学生。
Only my mom.
Okay, your mom 啊，so daddy side 是 street
Yeah,
smart 啦
yeah.
，most of them street smart 是吗？Okay 啊，thank you. How about 浩轩？Your 奶奶爷爷 ，sorry, yes, 爷爷。You want to say something? Yeah, 爷爷 you want to
no,
say
no,
something?
no.
Sure 啊，不后悔啊，你要讲就讲，没问题。对啊，浩轩，is your grandparents street smart or book smart? No, be honest, nothing to be shy of.
I actually do not know.
No, don't know ah.
I
How
actually do
about
not know.
Zachary? Zachary, what do you think? Your grandparents? Yeah, in the toilet, so cannot talk. How about Tianyu? Yes, Tianyu.
Wait, what's the question real quick?
Do you
Cut
think
off.
your grandparents, your both mommy daddy side, are they street smart or book smart? Do they have a university degree?
No. Actually, no, my mom has. I
Your
think they're
mom
more in a way, my parents, my mom is like, no,
No, I'm
actually,
talking
no,
about
okay,
your
no, both of them in
grandparents.
general are more towards book smart. More
No,
towards book smart.
wait. I'm talking about your grandparents.
Oh, grandparents. That one I never asked, I didn't really talk, but they should be like,
Street
actually, no,
smart.
because Malaysia, right, because it's more of street smart, because they buy, like, those oil plantation and then they get money.
Okay, so
It's
they are
more
more
towards
street
that,
smart.
yeah.
Thank you. How about Han Ling? Your grandparents?
The older generations were always street smart.
No. I don't care about other. I'm talking about your grandparents.
That's why I said, I said the older generations were always street smart.
Oh, so both your grandparents are street smart, huh?
Yeah.
No degree. Okay. How about Qiao Ling?
I've rarely interacted with my grandparents, so I honestly have no clue.
Roughly. Based on roughly. Mostly are street smart, right?
Yeah,
Go and find out.
most likely, yeah.
Go and find out. You know why? As what Han Ling say is true, no? You realize that your grandparents, including my parents, very sad, no? When they want to study, they got no chance to study, especially Yaya and Qiao Ling, you agree, no? 那个年代女孩子不用读书的，嫁出去就可以了。你孩子是泼出去的水啊！What kind of stupid analysis？是谁讲的？是孔子还是孟子还是孙子？孔子讲女人不能出外，什么三步不能出门，女在内，男在外啊。Hello，that's the old generation, brother. The new generation is different. You realize their generation, most of them are 90%. I want Han Ling say are usually street smart. So okay, so they know, right? You see, guys, I'm just giving you the personal experience. So they are mostly street smart. 但为什么要你的父母亲 become book smart 呢？反正他们也是很 successful for street smart 嘛，对吗，汉林？天佑你讲都说，我的爷爷奶奶都是有 plantation 啊，也是做到风风光光，也是做到生意兴隆，也是家里的人吃的温饱啊 ，correct 了，好杨业浩轩 ，you know。Then why your parents must study until so 这么惨？然后为什么你 parents 现在 book smart 为什么要逼你们读 book smart 呢？为什么不要回去 street smart？你自己想哦，你自己想为什么呢？So education is still the paramount important. 30 years ago, 30 years now, and 30 years, or should I say 100 years ago, 100 now, and 100 years later, the education is still the paramount important. The book smart is the foundations, the roots of all what you have. You see, realize that the street smart people in the past 3 generations, we talk about your great-grandfather and your grandfather, the 2 generations before your fathers. They are really mostly street smart. They went through struggling, knowing that the book smart will bring them a lot of prosperity in terms of knowledge and other things. Being a book smart, okay, that's the reason I pause here. And I want, can you read the next one? 天佑读了，对不起 Can I have雅叶 please?
Benefits of being book smart. The people who have book smarts have their knowledge as their main weapon. They learn everything they had to know in schools and excel in it too. People who are book smart usually are top placers in exam, better at remembering, and most likely to win trivia. If you flourish in the academic environment and love to read, you are more than likely book smart. the major benefit to being book smart is you can usually solve problems quicker by sticking to facts and approaching any issues from an intellectual point of view. Pop quiz, final exams, people who are book smart can ace all of them while half asleep. But what good is knowledge if you can't use it? Street smarts may not have the same level of education as book smarts, but they do know how to apply their expertise in the real world. They have been through challenging situations and
learn from their mistake. Thank you very much. You realize I keep pointing to myself. Being through that, I've been going through all these exams in my life. The worst exam so far is my Sec3 exam. Okay, I was being street smart, doing break dance. Whoa! Sorry, how she break dance, or 逃学威龙. Never go to school, go outside, join gang, or do all the funny things. Look at pretty girls walking on the street for what? Yeah, I know. How she, yeah, for what? Yeah. I deserve it, but you know, sometimes how she, sometimes life must go to a rock bottom. Then you will appreciate life better. And that was the year that it really screwed up my whole entire book smart life. So that is the rock bottom in my whole entire education life, my academic life. And I told myself, you will never have a second chance to turn back like that. I told myself, never. I won't want to go back. I nearly stayed back in Sec3. All my teachers say, wow, you know, your Sec2 result, yeah, I know, shut up, the mouth so big, laugh until like that. So my Sec2 was top student. Come to Sec3 was bottom student. You laugh at me, how she? Let's see whether after this year get a result, who is going to laugh last. Okay, so I feel that books is still helped me a lot during COVID-19, COVID time, really seriously. Without Booksmart today, I won't be able to sit here. And I should thank JLC for giving me this opportunity for the past 4 years, since 2020 until now, to know a clown and rascal like Hao Xuan. Okay, seriously, Hanling is laughing away. So Hanling Wi-Fi should be okay. That's why he can laugh. I think Tianyu is laughing also. Anyway, thanks to all of you for your sharing just now about your grandparents. I truly respect your grandparents for being their street smart or even their book smart. I somehow rather I feel that your grandparents do have some book smart, but because of their circumstances and environments and the situation at that time, you know, if most of your grandparents are from China, I think that is the time that is really like the cultural revolutions. You know, the cultural revolutions where, you know, a lot of communists that time, the changes of the leaderships and that's where China was in the merge of moving to a prosperity era. Same as Singapore. If your grandparents are born in Singapore, also the same thing. That was the generation when Lee Kuan Yew was making Singapore from a swampy, street smart place to now a most top education hub. My salute to all your grandparents and your great-grandparents, that two generations. My really salute to them. Without their street smart and their sacrifices, you won't be sitting here and bloody and learn all the subject. Seriously, I'm very blunt to you. So my purpose this month is to keep on persuading you that book smart is the most important. You can tell me whatever street smart. Sorry, Ye, Qiaoling, Hanling, Tianyu, Zachary, and Hao Xuan, 我吃的盐比你吃的米多，不听老人言，吃亏在眼前。我虽然不说很老，如果你不觉得吗？你奶奶爷爷都讲，宝贝啊、孙子啊、孙女儿啊，读书最好，不要这样。他们经过的风风雨雨、风风浪浪 ，the ups and downs in their challenges of life. Listen to them. At least you make them happy 啦。就怎么样讲，也戴一个四番帽 to graduate 嘛，对吗，浩轩？If you tell me now, Hao Xuan, tell me, no, I hate my grandparents a lot. I don't give a bloody F to them. Then 就不要读咯，关掉 Zoom 啦。你现在坐下来是因为我觉得我 respect 你们，是因为你们真的要把功课做好的，把书读好，是因为你要回报 your last 2 generations of sacrifice they have for being book street smart. Back to you. May I have Qiaoling, please?
If you're a person who is street smart, You probably never received straight A's in school. However, you learn from experience rather than books. You have years of experience that has trained you to be confident in any given situation, no matter how challenging it may seem at first glance. You are the master of practical situations. As someone who is street smart, you may not be born a genius like a book smart person, but you manage to rely on your gut instinct to get to where you are today. Being street smart means you believe the best way to learn something is by doing it. If you have a good grasp of social cues and can think fast on your feet to make improvisations on the spot, then you may be street smart. Those who are street smart also have a few tricks up their sleeves. Their years of experience have awarded them with the wisdom of the world, and they know how to make the best of every situation.
Exactly, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your readings, Charlie. While you're reading, some of you may refresh and recall a flashback of how, when you were young, how your grandparents were so damn happy that you come to this world. And maybe some of you have some chance, or by chance, that your grandparents have brought you to go to kindergarten, go to school, and then come back home. My two eldest children have the luxuries of that. Every time after school, kindergarten, my parents-in-law will go and buy McDonald's fish burger for them, and then bring them to play around the playground. So sometimes when I was walking around in the shopping mall everywhere, now shopping mall got childcare. I see the 爷爷奶奶, especially from China, can tell they're Chinese, of course. Of course, the Indian one also, their grandparents. You can see they are so happy that when their grandchildren come out from the school and say, 爷爷奶奶，我今天学了什么东西啊？我的宝贝จ๋，你好好，我们去吃了，然后我们再讲吧。You see, realize that they have lost the beauty of study. And when they see their grandchildren, they reflect of your parents when they are young. They may not have the chance to see your parents going to school because they have to work like shit to make a living of themselves and able to survive through with their tricks to sleep, survive through. Don't forget that society in the 70s and 80s are really like the horrible society. I'm telling you, because I'm born in that era, I'm telling you it's really horrible. If your grandparents can survive through and make your parents to what they are today, to be book smart and street smart, the hybrid is what they are today. And yet you tell me you want to be street smart. You go and tell your grandparents 爷爷奶奶我不要读书，我要做 street smart。我跟你讲他们哭到没眼泪对吗？对，你刚才讲的是没有错，没有错。最重要，你接下来的那5、6、7年，就是把你的书读好。That's most important. I owe this to my grandfather, who are very street smart. But along the way, 我的外公because 我的爷爷，我daddy的爷爷是在日本的时候应该是给日本鬼子打死，因为他有中TB tuberculosis。然后我的奶奶就是我 daddy 的妈咪maternal 的妈，她很讨厌日本人OK。如果他现在还在我吃寿司，我一定跟你讲给他打死。他很讨厌日本人，因为他真的是在我很小的记忆的时候，他每次跟他提起日本人，就是眼泪流到没得完。你懂为什么吗？他亲眼看到他父母亲死在他面前而且他在送终的时候，他在中间sleep in between the two coffin of my great grandparents How bad it is to see that It's a deep-rooted hatred. So I'm sharing this, that they went through all these, that the World War II, the suffering of Maria Hathor, the racial riots, the Hotley bars, anything, or even China's the cultural revolutions, the 大革命改革, all these things is what they are today. Realize that finally, do you realize the whole entire China and Singapore are mostly run by book smart people to talk about the rules and regulations to protect, prevent, and preserve the society. Okay? I told you at the beginning of my lesson is to brainwash you, to propaganda you, to convince you book smart is better. I'm not saying street smart, okay? It's not important. Wow. Whew. All right, Zachary, are you back from your wherever? Still not back? Okay, Zach.
Not bad.
So Zach, sorry, Zach, your grandparents from mommy, daddy side, are they mostly street smart or book smart? From what you can remember.
I'm not sure. I think it's like both.
I'm so sorry, my dog barking too loud. I can't even hear you, the bloody stupid dog.
I'm not too sure. I think that's like a combination of both.
Mostly they are street smart, right? For their generation, right? Mostly.
I think for my grandfather, it's more of book smart.
Hello, brother. Your grandfather which side?
My father's side.
So you see, if your paternal 你的内公I mean 内公，你的 daddy 的 daddy if you are strict book smart you should be continue free flowing. If you all have a chance one day talk to your grandparents about their suffering through whether they are book smart or street smart. Seriously, okay? Thank you very much. Zach, can you read this one, please?
Disadvantages of being street smart and book smart. Many people think that book smart individuals have an easier time with everyday tasks, but this is not always true. The practical skills and common sense needed to deal with out of the norm situations often need more improvement. Street smarts will use their years of experience to decide in certain situations rather than making a decision based on facts, which could potentially be unfavorable.
Can we pause here a bit now? We are talking about book smart now. You realize China's all the leaders are book smart. We talk about Deng Xiaoping, Mao Zedong, Sun Zhongshan, Hu Yi, which I don't really expect him. Seriously, 他是一个走狗 to me. If you look at the history. And Xi Jinping and Singapore Lee Kuan Yew. Can you realize these are people who are book smart, who bring the country up today what we are? Wait. Like I say, I'm not saying street smart people are not important. I didn't say that. I'm just saying that both equally are important, but the other ones has a higher advantage, in my opinion, which I really proven to you using my solid evidence. So, like, sorry, Zach, if you say your grandfather is the book smart person, he really contribute a lot to the country. Wait, again, I'm not saying street smart people are not, but street smart contributions are not significant enough to show. Very sad. In fact, they are the ones who sacrifice more than the book smart maybe. But usually the book smart take the credit most of the time. Most of the time. I'm not saying that, you see, Lee Kuan Yew built this country. A lot of credit goes to him. But he also need a lot of street smart people like the Sam Sui woman, the Hong Tou Jing, and then those coolies, and then those who are building the HDB flat, the construction workers, these are the sweepers, the policemen, the soldiers. You realize that some of them at that time they are not book smart. Maybe they got set 2, set 3, they can already become a police officer and a soldier, but not now, of course. You hold on. Give me a minute. Give me a I'm so sorry. My daughter is asking me for my supper what I want. I say I want McDonald's. Okay, book smart and street smart. In conclusions, may I have who else have not read now? Everyone read already now. Can you, Hanin?
The benefits of being street smart include they are experts at handling every situation that comes their way. They've been through challenging situations and learned from their mistakes. The benefits of being book smart include they have a lot of knowledge and can excel in school. They know how to handle any situation based on what they have learned through education. So which side is better? It depends on what you want to do with your life. If you are looking for a successful career, being book smart can be beneficial. If you want to handle any situation that comes your way, street smarts are essential.
You see, wait. You see, if you want to have a successful career, street book smart are more beneficiary. That's the keyword. 不是我讲的 Carry on, last paragraph.
The debate on who's a better genius has been a subject of conversation for the longest time. Based on people's opinions from the internet, majority are swinging to the side of street smarts. For most people, street smarts certainly have the edge. Indeed, your expertise is not tested by how well you memorize information, but measured by your ability to roll with the punches of life outside the book.
Whichever side you choose, you make sure you learn as much.
Sorry. Whichever side
Never mind, I
you
read
choose, make sure you learn as much as
you see, I like the way he say, measured by your ability to roll with the punches of life. Take care. Tianyu, if you are leaving soon, let me know how. Whichever side you
Not
choose.
yet.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let's do this one. Wait, do I have the answer? Oh, yes. Oh, wait, I know. Okay, let's go. Let's do this one. Wait, Tianyu, you might read since you are going to go off soon.
Okay. Angklong. Yeah, I'll pronounce it. Angklong. Angklong Grove recently celebrated the opening of a new food center with a Rouse lion dance performance.
Just read like that. There are some mistakes here and there. Just
Okay,
read.
Rouse lion dance performance. The food center, which had taken almost a year to be ready, boasts a variety of cuisines ranging from Asians or fusions to organic and even Middle Eastern. A substantial numbers of fans had been installed, provide sufficient ventilations on the venue. Ergonomic seats with backs had been fitted. A move welcomed by mostly elderly resident of the 2,000 strong community. I used to be anxious on falling off the old type of stool, confessed 71-year-old Madam Ang. With the new seats, I can sit comfortably and enjoy my meal. Selected members
Madam Ang.
Madam Ang. Selected member for the resident community similarly gave the food center a thumbs up after they were treated to a tour of it.
Done?
Yeah.
So you realize Uncle Raymond is cutting every 3 words. Once you have a full stop, comma, or punctuation, I just cut. You see, there's only 2 words here. So you see, this is considered as 1 word. 71-year-old. So it's 1, 2. This one dash is considered 1 word. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you may start doing now. Okay. So remember, children, leaders, we are talking about GPS. Stand for the grammar, the past, present, future. P stand for the preposition, the in, on top, above, under, between. And S stand for the structure of English. The way when you're reading that time, you feel a bit awkward. The pronunciation of not just the pronunciation, but maybe with the structures doesn't make sense. Like 喝下去, you don't say drink go down, right? You just drink it. All right, 5 minutes, please. And once you're done, submit your answer. Don't one by one submit a one short 10 answer. There are 2 ticks, Hao Xuan. There are only 2 ticks, Okay?
Right.
There are only 2 ticks. For NA, all of your answers are wrong. But for Express,
like you say put three words.
if there is no error in the line, put the tick in the space provided. If the line is incorrect, circle it. Okay, now circle it. So you see, you see, there are 2 more lines. We know there are 12 lines. And the first and the last one are correct. For 8 of the lines, there is 1 grammatical error in each, and there are 2 more lines with no errors. So why using 333 is for you to identify easier for your grammar, preposition, and structure. So if you think celebrated the opening, celebrated 没有错吗？刚刚过去吗？ So grammarly is correct. Punctuation, the opening is this one and the only correct. Of a 没有错啊 a new food. So this one is nothing wrong. Okay, so this one, center of the Rouse lion dance performance. Lion dance, is it dances or performances or the food center? So which one? Had taken almost, or have been taken, or has taken a year to be ready, or has a year to has ready. Okay, next one is it Asian or fusion, or Asian and fusion, Asian about fusion, Asian infusion, something like that, or even. So you realize, okay, I cannot give you too much hint already. So every week we are going to do editing as well as visual graphic text. Do now. Please do, huh? Oh, good. Who is giving me the answer? Xiaoling, thank you very much. Okay, who else? Remember, there's two tick, huh? Thank you, Xiao Ling. I saw your answer already. How Xuan, there are two tick, huh? Well, your exam is all the 10 answers are wrong. Then yours here is expressed, there will be two tick. That means this one tick, for example, when I say tick means this one can be tick, this one can be tick. That's what I mean. Okay, time's up. We have Yaya supporting the answer. We have Tianyu, well done. Hey, how about Han-Ling and Zachary?
On the way, Joe.
I'm on number 10.
Okay, good. And you know, for editing in the exam, you don't spend more than 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes is the most. If you spend more than 10 minutes, good luck to you about your situation writing and your essay. So Han-Ling, ever Hao Xuan, if this is paper one, paper one is editing, situation writing, that means writing a speech, a report, an email or letter. Then you got an essay to write. So all in all, it's 1 hour and 50 minutes. So you spend more than 10 minutes here, good luck to your essay. This one only 10 marks, please. So this one, we have a lot of practice of this. Then next one is another one, comprehension again. So how come you put number one question mark?
There's no tick sign, so I just put question mark.
Oh, then you put TICK lah. Never mind. I thought question mark means you don't know how to do. Okay. Ready? Thank you, Zach. You done ready? Ning and only left Ning, right? And who?
Me.
Joe, I send in mine.
Thank you, sir. I saw it.
Wait, last one.
Thank you, Tian Yu. Another 10 more minutes, you can go off already. because I got a meeting at 10 o'clock. I also rushing for it. Yeah, last minute, my boss want me to be at meeting. Never mind. Must be quite urgent or very urgent. Hello, ma. Hao Xuan, send the answer.
I did.
Hey, hello, brother. Hao Xuan, you got two that is thick 嘞。有两个是 thick 嘞。Hello，没有
Yeah, I
全部
did.
错嘞。
Yeah, I put too thick.
Where got two thick?
It's the dash. I don't know where's
Oh,
the thick.
okay, my fault, sir. Sorry, I didn't see clearly. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Reveal the answer and tell me how many you got correct. Hey, where's my mouse? Okay, let's go. So number 8 and number 9 is thick. Tell me you got it. Anyone?
Oh,
I got it.
nah.
8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. True.
Tell
I
me
did
you got
not
it
know
correct.
rousing was a word.
Yeah,
I was unaware that rousing was a word. I found out today.
I'm cooked, bruh.
got you, huh, honey?
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a word actually.
Rousing. Don't ting. Oh, rousing, ma.
I
Okay.
I wasn't aware, you know what I mean?
Never mind. You made a mistake here. It's okay.
Just
Wow.
don't make mistake, whatever.
4 upon 10. 3 upon 10. You asked me to shut up. I say 3 upon. Okay. How many
I
of
asked
you
him
got?
because
Please
he
send
got
me
one
your
more mark
answer.
than me.
Please send to the Zoom chat now, because this will be reflected. And in case your parents would ask, you have done your homework. No, why is 5 2? It's 2. Number 5 is 2. Okay. Provide sufficient ventilation to the venue. To the venue. 去那个地方 not on the venue. To the venue. The ventilation 就是那个空调去那个地方 to that side.
Can I say at the
Wait
venue?
wait Zach, what is it? Provide sufficient ventilations at the venue. Can they actually also can at the venue should be okay at the venue, but not at the venue. At the venue there also can, yes. Zach, what do you want to say?
No, I just want to say if it's at the venue.
Can you also put at You also use at Zach.
Yeah.
Okay, can acceptable. At the venue 就是在那个地方 to the venue. But the better answer is to the venue lah. Okay. Instead of about to use of. Number 7 of. Where is number 7? Of. About. Where's what number 7 is about? Is that number 7 about? Or honor? Is it number 7 honor? I used to be anxious of falling off. Yes, of anxious of falling. Yes, I got student put of falling. About falling or falling is okay. Yes, to worry that I will fall down, that I must prevent myself. Oh, like that fall down or falling. Yes. Who marks already lah? 是吗，嘉玲？我早知道不要给你那个 answer，错，那两个错。A upon 10。嘉玲说跟你问你不要跟我玩臭啊，我跟你讲啊。OK，好吗 ？OK, all done. Honey, how many you got? Honey, how many you got? Honey.
Oh, I need to put in chat. Oh, I forgot to put in chat.
Yes, you need to put in check. How about yeah? How many you got? 8 upon 10. Thank you.
Very bad.
不用紧，
bad.
我不要管你 bad 还是 good 还是 very good. Just give me the mark so that I can help you all in the future. Roughly, I know that mark is for me to help all of you. It's not for you to say, oh, you're very good, you're lousy, you're no good, all this, no. I just want to know only that's all. 你可以 type 那个 answer 进去吗 ？Z, you got 7, good. I'm waiting for Yaye and who 天佑天佑你给我了吗
Should I give you what? My score?
You are.
I'm pretty sure I was one of the first people to send it.
When 哪一个
Out of 10.
几个
I sent it at the very top.
你拿4分啊？
Out.
OK， 不用紧，我们再接再厉哈。More to come on. Say that to your mommy. Why say that to your mommy for what? Okay, this is the homework, right? That some of you has done pretty good. Paragraph 1, 2, 3. You still have not complete, For 10 you now complete for your conclusion done already. Well done. Qiao Ling also done already. Thank you. And okay, thank you for Qiao Ling. Hao Xian also. Hao Xian, you haven't finished, Han Ling also haven't finished, Han Ling, you said that day you after the class you want to submit this one, but you didn't. Zach also haven't done. I will be chasing you, Those of you haven't done, and Yaya also haven't do yet, haven't submit. If you all three not submit, then how are you going to do for your own level?
Sure. I said by Tuesday. I said by Tuesday.
The Tuesday is the other homework, my dear.
No,
It's not the CWS, not this one.
It looks the same. They all look the same.
you 没有讲，你只是说那个 okay, so okay. This is a visual graphic text, children. Let me spend some time. This Tian Yu, if you can stay on a bit, it'll be good now.
I can.
So this is a text. One is taken from a poster about home security. Okay, home security. So is it a positive or negative or neutral? So they are going to talk about how it's safe. Guys, take note there are 3 ground. 3 ground is front. This is a front ground. Front, I put F. Then this one will be the middle ground. And then this one will be the third one. Actually, this part here is the background. Okay. So the front ground itself is all a key. The middle ground itself is, I should take away this line. This is the middle ground. The middle ground is the most important thing. It's the whole entire key hook up to the door lock. The knock here, the lock here. And then the background is very blurred. That means the guy opened the door already, and behind there is very blurred image to tell you that whatever the door opens, there are things for people to steal. There are things for you to see. There are things that the robbers or the housebreaking people will go in and steal something. So danger can come in many forms. Here are some safety tips. Open the door to strangers only after making an effort to verify their identity. So open the door. So this key itself is like, sometimes you open the door to people to go in, like maybe they are standing outside waiting for you, and then they pretend that they are HDB, they are town council, they are some surveyor want to check on your toilet or all this nonsense, but they can give you a fake pass. Ensure that the window grills along the common corridors. Yeah, I used to have that, honey. My previous old house in Tampines, tell you, it's along the corridor. And the one facing the empty land, if you go to Tampines now, there's this mall, now it's become a HDB flat. Used to be a very big glass land. And guess what? My neighbor was being housebreak. And mine was near the dustbin. You know, the dustbin are centralized. Lucky my house is near the dustbin. Thank God it was not housebreak. But the one with the other one, the window grills the windows are very low. So they just literally climb inside to the windows and steal. And what they steal? The best thing, they steal money. They do not steal jewelry. Because stealing jewelry, they have to go and pawn the things like 要去蛋了，然后就有那个蛋店的那个 IC 那名字，所以他们没这么笨，他们只是偷钱而已。Whoa. So next one. So keep all valuables locked and out of sight. Out of sight 就是不要给引人注目引人 Is there a saying of this one? 引人注目还是引人入胜？Now text 2 is taken from a social media post about home security again. So when you see both texts for home security, means they are really going to tell you in words and actions. Okay, in words a lot means that once you have this, usually are a lot of words. As a police officer, I'm very tired. Honey, can you read to me? Read to the class, please.
Okay. As a police officer, wait, this one police officer, why not you read? Okay. I have seen many cases where crime could have been prevented. As such, simple tips work best, such as endeavoring to check that strangers are who they say they are, and making sure that window grills are securely fastened.
So I've been saying this many times until I do police duty. Okay, so give you a chance. Okay, so there are some words here like enduring. When you're doing this in your exam, look at those very, very bombastic word, very strong vocab words. Like this one, okay, this is one of them. And security windows Boston. To me, I feel that these are the words very important. They see many cases. So that means it's very positive that home security must be at the top priority. And this one is also top priority. Don't anyhow open door for people. Be more alert. So that's this text 1 and 2. So both texts is talking about HS, same for home security. So remember the word prata. What is the purpose of text 1 and text 2? Is it reliable? Yes, reliable. One of them is by police officer, even though it's a social media. The other one is also a poster. A poster can be from Singapore Police Force, SPF. It can be a poster from the committee. It can be a poster in nearby your housing area. Like for example, in Clementi, there's a lot of house breaking, or in Woodlands or in Tampines, there's a lot of house breaking. So the MP decided to come up a poster. Now we call the e-poster at the leaf, right? At the HDB flat there. But some of them are statics. That means a piece of paper that pays them, be careful. Like the one in MRT, molester will get punished, or something like stealing, will handed to the police. Then you can see one police officer stopped with a sign like that. It's actually one of our officer in our site here in Woodlands divisions, I heard. Then who is the target audience? The target audience, of course, are the homeowners lah. People like you and me, right? So what is the T? T stands for the tagline. Okay, the tagline, what it says, or what is the tone? T can be, what is the tone? The tone must be very serious, no joke one. The tone is very serious, very confirm that no, if you don't lock your door, don't secure your windows, especially along the common corridor, you are inviting theft into your house while you're not alone. Of course, you can say, Uncle Raymond, I got one Chihuahua at home. Can or not? Chihuahua. Beware of dogs.
Don't worry. Then he'll win. Trust us.
Yeah. Can you imagine 那个土匪小心有蓝犬，等他进去，他看到吉娃娃，他笑，可是那吉娃娃讲，先生，好戏还在后头。等他这样嘞，那个吉娃娃，哇，全部那个 German Shepherd 的那些大只的那个 Tibetan dog 出来了，可能连Tiger都出来了Zachary。Okay, so what is the last A? Last A is the most important. It's an 8W and 1H. Okay, 8W and 1H. Why must we do this? Who is involved? What happens? How can we prevent? Who to look for help? Which one do you think is more important? When will this happen to you? So this 8W and 1H is going to have all these questions here, okay? Number one.
5W or 8W?
8W. My dear, when you are set one, Uncle Raymond already tell you, your school only teach you 5W. Uncle Raymond got 3 more W, is whom, whose, and whom. Okay, go and find out. Whom, whose, or whom. Haninga, can you give our dear friend the 8W and 1H here? Can you type the 8W and 1H for him? Thanks. I continue my lesson here. Look at text 1. Take one of the most effective titles for the image of this poster. Image. Stay safe, stranger, danger, unlock the door. To me, I feel that, maybe I'm doing it. To me, I feel that this one, stranger, danger. How you can stranger, man? You lah. Okay, it's not lah. I don't think it's this one. So I left these two. I won't give you the answer, of course. The poster states making an effort to verify. Verify is to check, is to check, verify their identity. What does the phrase making an effort means suggest to you? Making an effort. 为什么你要多一点那个 Are you typing the answer for 浩轩honey? Not ready I didn't see it anywhere. You send to the group
Typing.
Oh, so making an effort 为什么你要多一点那个how you say the effort yeah, in Chinese? 多一点努力Making an
I
effort.
think so.
加多一点功夫为什么你要多一点功夫来避免这个陌生人进来你家呢？为什么你还要多一点功夫，多一点心思来去确认他是一个怎么样的人？他是一个外星人。外星人就不可以进来了。Okay, identify the phrase in text 2 which agrees with the views that homeowners, you see homeowner, my target audience should be making an effort to verify their identity. 为什么？哪一个 phrase identify the phrase The phrase must be 2 to 8 words thank you, but I love you, 翰林。看到了吗？浩璇，看到了吗？有8个 W 吗？你没有平时没有听课？你看thank you翰林 ，thank you very much, love you。你看8个 W 学校讲没有，学校讲5个，我讲8个。Last questions Look at the text 1 and 2 and state this. You see, decide which statements both texts or neither texts. Circle the answer. Circle please when they say circle, don't underline please in exam you underline they will mark you wrong Do not underline. They say circle. So answer. So readers are urged to make safety. Okay, so they say is it both texts or none? 但是问你是不是 text Both readers are urged to make safety a priority. 没有这个哪里有 text 没有，所以我觉得只有 text 2有就circle text 2。你的 tone of this text is nature. In nature, what is in nature? 它的 nature 就是说you must be careful, okay? Must be good. Like today浩璇 they got this fitness center there's a bench and a chair outside. So my wife was buying some 甜饼. So my son and I was sitting on the chair,浩璇. So this lady come, sorry, this chair is for staff sitting only. Thank you. You know what I answer him or her? You are most welcome. I answer like that now. You are most welcome. Then I look at her like that. Then my son say, Daddy, you are very sarcastic. Yes, I'm very sarcastic. Very loud. I'm just sitting there, put my foot there. Unless you say, sorry, sir, we are having a meeting here. Don't mind, is it okay that can you be excused? No, after you ask me to go off, says this day is for staff only. I mean, come on. The most I sit there for 1 or 2 minutes. Why are you chasing us away? Unless you want to use a table and chair outside to talk to a customer to sign up for your fitness center, okay, I understand, right? But why are you chasing away? Anytime fitness. Oh, sorry, I didn't say anything. Okay. I just find it very funny. Can you say, sorry, sir, you may take a seat. Just in case any customer coming here, I think you need to be excused. 这样讲不一样吗？对吗，雅叶？ Alright, Zach, agree or Zach? Right. Zach is sleeping already, Zach. My lesson so boring Thank you So is it in nature? If we say both or neither, then you circle the neither, right? So that's the boundary for today's lessons. So your homework is this one. Hey, come on, this one take about less than 10 minutes to finish it.
Yeah,
If you don't,
I'll do.
if you don't do, it's okay. Next lesson, I will go through the answer already. And then next lesson, I'm going to give you another visual graphic text. Next lesson, I'm going to give you an editing. Okay? And then next lesson, there will be an essay coming up. Okay? So the thing is that you need to...
Let me screenshot.
You need to do this. No need to screenshot. It's a lesson plan one. You send a PDF to your parents. Your parents will send to you and give it to you. So finish up the essay here. Thank you for Tian Yu. I think you have finished already. And then Qiao Ling also finished. I think he sent the last week the lesson already. So only left the 4 of you. Qiao Ling done already. Ya Ye, Zachary, Han Ling, and Hao Xuan. All right. Thank you so much. I need to rush already. I have a couple of minutes to prepare for notes. Please complete your homework. And next lesson, Hao Xuan, if you don't turn on camera, I will not let you in. I'm serious. First thing, you better come in on time and turn on your camera. Thank you very much. God bless you. Have a nice holiday.